The message crackled across the airwaves, a siren song from the stars. A new planet beckoned, a world tantalizingly similar to our own. Kepler, 186f they called it, a distant cousin orbiting a red dwarf star. It was a one-way ticket, a leap into the unknown. Yet something stirred within me, an insatiable curiosity that whispered of adventure. How could I, a humble astrophysicist, resist the siren call of the cosmos? This was a chance to touch the face of the universe, to unravel the mysteries that lay hidden in the celestial tapestry. And so, with a heart full of trepidation and excitement, I volunteered. The selection process was grueling, a battery of physical and psychological tests pushing me to my limits. But beneath the fear, a quiet determination bloomed. I was ready. Ready to leave behind the familiar embrace of Earth for a chance to stand on the shores of another world. Ready to trade the known for the unknown. Ready to become a pioneer, an explorer in the truest sense of the word. The day of the launch arrived, a symphony of controlled chaos. As the engines roared to life, I felt a surge of adrenaline, a potent cocktail of fear and exhilaration. This was it. There was no turning back. With a lurch that sent shivers down my spine, we were off. Earth, my home, shrunk behind us, a vibrant blue marble against the inky blackness of space. A wave of sadness washed over me, a pang of longing for everything I was leaving behind. But it was quickly replaced by a sense of awe, a profound understanding of the insignificance of my own existence against the backdrop of the cosmos. I was a speck of dust, hurtling through the void on a journey to a distant world. And in that moment, I felt truly alive. The journey was long, arduous, and filled with the unknown. An interstellar odyssey measured not in days or months, but in light years. Time lost its meaning within the sterile confines of our vessel, a metal cocoon hurtling through the cosmos. Days bled into weeks, then months, and eventually years even. We were adrift in a sea of stars, cradled in the womb of the spacecraft, our only home in the vast emptiness. Our bodies lay dormant, preserved in a state of suspended animation, a marvel of modern science. Our minds, however, were free to wander, to explore realms beyond our physical reach. My dreams became a kaleidoscope of celestial wonders, a vivid escape from the monotony of our voyage. A tapestry woven from the threads of my imagination and scientific knowledge, each dream more fantastical than the last. I pictured Kepler 186f, its alien landscapes bathed in the crimson glow of its sun, a world so different from our own. I imagined towering forests of bioluminescent flora, their ethereal glow illuminating the twilight world, casting shadows that danced like spirits. I envisioned strange creatures, their forms sculpted by evolutionary pressures unknown to Earth, each one a testament to the diversity of life. Was there intelligent life out there, I wondered, gazing up at the endless expanse of stars that flickered outside my virtual window. Beings with their own stories, their own hopes and dreams, perhaps looking up at their own skies and wondering the same about us. The ship hummed around me, a constant companion in the silent void, its rhythmic pulse a lullaby of technology. Its rhythmic pulse served as a reminder of the technology that made this journey possible, a bridge between the stars. Technology that allowed us to cheat time and distance, to bridge the unimaginable gulf between the stars, making the impossible possible. Yet even amidst the marvel of it all, a seed of doubt began to take root in my mind, a whisper of uncertainty. What if Kepler 186f wasn't what we hoped for? What if it was barren and lifeless, a desolate rock in the void? What if it was barren and lifeless, devoid of the wonders we dreamed of? Or worse, what if it held dangers we couldn't even fathom, threats that lurked in the shadows of our ignorance? The thought sent a shiver down my spine, a cold tendril of fear snaking through the warmth of my anticipation, chilling my resolve. But I pushed it aside, clinging to the hope that fueled this mission, the hope that kept us moving forward, the hope of discovery, of encountering the unknown, of expanding the horizons of human knowledge, of finding our place in the cosmos. As I drifted deeper into the embrace of suspended animation, I held on to that hope, letting it lull me into a dreamless sleep, a sleep filled with promise, a sleep that would last for years, until the time came for us to awaken at our destination, ready to face whatever awaited us. The first sensation that registered was a dull ache in my muscles, a strange sensation of weightlessness mixed with the feeling of being crushed. It was as if my body was caught between two opposing forces, pulling and pushing at the same time. Groggily, I opened my eyes, my vision swimming with blurry after-images. The disorientation was overwhelming, making it hard to focus on anything. The bright lights of the ship's infirmary stabbed at my pupils, forcing me to squeeze my eyelids shut. The intensity of the light was almost unbearable after the prolonged darkness of cryosleep. Slowly, I reacclimated to the feeling of being awake, my senses returning one by one. Each sense reawakening felt like a small victory, a step closer to normalcy. A wave of nausea washed over me, a common side effect of prolonged cryosleep, the ship's doctor assured me. His calm demeanor was a small comfort in the midst of my discomfort. As the fog in my mind cleared, the reality of our situation crashed over me. We were far from home, in a place few had ever dreamed of reaching. We had made it. We were on Kepler 186f, the culmination of years of preparation and hope. A surge of excitement shot through me, chasing away the last vestiges of grogginess. The thrill of discovery was intoxicating. I pulled myself up, ignoring the throbbing in my temples, eager to see this new world with my own eyes. Determination fueled my every movement. The viewport offered a breathtaking, albeit disconcerting view. It was a sight that both awed and unsettled me. The sky was a dusky red, the light of the distant sun casting long, eerie shadows across the landscape. It was a sky unlike any I had ever seen. Gone were the familiar blues and greens of Earth. The colors here were alien, almost surreal. In their place was a palette of reds, oranges, and browns. The hues blended together in a way that was both beautiful and strange. The terrain was rugged, a tapestry of craggy mountains, desolate plains, and canyons carved by some ancient, unseen force. It was a landscape that told a story of time and change. It was alien, yet strangely beautiful. The bioluminescent plants added an otherworldly glow to the scene. It was a landscape untouched, pristine, a stark contrast to the bustling, crowded Earth I had left behind. But something felt off. The silence was almost oppressive. An unsettling silence hung in the air, broken only by the gentle hum of the ship's life support systems. It was a silence that seemed to hold its breath, waiting. There was no wind, no sound of animals, no sign of life save for the strange luminescent flora that dotted the landscape. The stillness was eerie. It was a silence that spoke volumes, a silence that hinted at secrets waiting to be uncovered. The air was thick with mystery. A shiver ran down my spine. This was no paradise. It was a place of unknowns. This was a world of mystery, of hidden dangers. And I couldn't shake the feeling that we were not alone. The presence of the unknown loomed large, a constant reminder of the risks we faced. The exploration began with cautious steps, each one measured and deliberate, our team venturing out in pressurized rovers, the hum of the engines the only sound in the vast silence, our eyes scanning the alien horizon. Days turned into weeks as we meticulously mapped the surrounding area, searching for any sign of life, any anomaly that could hint at the planet's secrets, any clue to the mysteries of this planet. The silence, however, remained unbroken, an eerie reminder of our isolation. It was during one such expedition, deep into the unknown, as we navigated a narrow canyon, the walls towering above us, that I saw it. A glint of something out of place, a shimmer that caught my eye, reflecting the dim sunlight. We cautiously approached, our hearts pounding with anticipation, our rover's headlights illuminating the object. It was a monolith, tall and slender, standing like a sentinel, made of a material that seemed to absorb the light around it. It was cold to the touch, sending a chill through my gloves, its surface smooth and featureless. Yet it radiated an aura of ancient power, a silent testament to its creators, yet it radiated an aura of ancient power, a presence that seemed to whisper of long-forgotten times. As I reached out to touch it, my fingers tingling with anticipation, a jolt of energy surged through me, a force unlike anything I had ever felt, throwing me backwards. Visions flooded my mind, a torrent of images and emotions, a chaotic jumble of images and emotions. I saw a civilization not unlike our own, their technology advanced, their achievements monumental, their cities gleaming beneath a sky not red but blue. And then, the vision shifted. I saw it. A cataclysmic event, a disaster of unimaginable scale, a celestial body hurtling towards Earth, an unstoppable force destined to reshape their world, an unstoppable force destined to reshape their world. In the aftermath, I saw them, these ancient humans, boarding colossal ships, their faces etched with a mixture of fear and determination, their They were leaving, fleeing their dying world in search of a new home, a new beginning, fleeing their dying world in search of a new home. The visions faded as quickly as they had come, leaving me breathless, leaving me trembling on the ground, my mind reeling from the intensity of the experience, my mind reeling. The implications were staggering, a revelation that would change everything. Kepler 186f was not just an alien world. It was a refuge, a sanctuary for the remnants of a lost civilization. A sanctuary for the remnants of a lost civilization. Our ancestors, who had once called this place home, it was a revelation that shattered everything I thought I knew about human history, about our origins, about our place in the universe. As I looked at the monolith, I couldn't shake the feeling that it was more than just a relic of the past. I couldn't shake the feeling that it was more than just a relic of the past. It was a beacon, a message from our forefathers, a message from our forefathers, a warning perhaps, or maybe a plea for understanding, a call to remember, or maybe a plea for understanding. We were not the first to reach this world, and something told me we wouldn't be the last. We were not the first to reach this world, and something told me we wouldn't be the last. This encounter was just the beginning, the first chapter in a story yet to be written, and something told me we wouldn't be the last. This encounter was just the beginning, the first step on a journey of discovery that promised to be as perilous as it was profound. The first step on a journey of discovery that promised to be as perilous as it was profound. We had come to Kepler 186f searching for alien life. We had found something far more extraordinary. We had come to Kepler 186f searching for alien life. We had found something far more extraordinary. We had found ourselves a connection to a past we never knew existed.